Hey, what's up guys? Mint City here back again with another video, and today we are taking a look at Random Dice. Now, what is Random Dice? That's a good question because I think that name is total trash, but the game itself is actually really unique, really unique. I've never seen anything like it, and it's a lot of fun. It's my go-to multiplayer game right now, so let's get right into it and try to describe it to you guys. Now, first of all, it's portrait style, as you can see. It is a tower defense game. Now, on the top half of the phone, you will have your enemy, and then on the bottom half, you'll have yourself. Now, your enemy and yourself each have one lane, and enemies will be going down those lanes. Now, the only way your opponent can interfere with your lane is by destroying the enemies in their lane. So you can't directly attack them at all. You're just trying to send more powerful enemies their way, or basically dump off the enemies that you kill onto their side. Now, you don't want those enemies reaching the end or you'll lose. And the way you defend yourself or your lane is by generating random dice. Now, you have a certain number. It's basically a blue mana. I don't know what they call it right now off the top of my head. But you spend that, and you generate that by killing enemies, and you spend it. You can generate random dice, and these dice will come in different colors, and they will do different things, and they'll spawn initially as a number 1, so it'll just be a one-sided die. And then you can combine similar dice with the same numbers to create a more powerful die. Every time you combine 2 die, it has a chance of creating a random different die. So there's a lot of strategy in here. As weird as it is, there's a lot of luck involved as well. Now, on top of that, you can power up. You can use your mana to power up all the die that you have of a certain color too. So you constantly have to decide, should I spawn another die, or should I just power up all of the colored dies that I already have on the board? Now, like I said before, every time you combine dice of the same color and number, it has a chance of changing the color of the die. The die itself will go up in number, but the color of the die has a chance to change. So sometimes you'll find yourself in this predicament where you really need a certain type of die to stay the same color, so you'll leave it at number 2. So you'll have 2 number 2s of the same color. Instead of combining it, you'll leave it there because you need it. Because certain die, like for instance, I have a blue die that can slow down enemies in the lane, and maybe it's a boss. So a boss will appear at the end of the round. If neither you or your opponent have died yet for a certain amount of time, then a boss round will happen, and the boss has a ton of health. So it's really important to try to slow him down and make the boss reach the end on your opponent's side of the field first instead of yours. So say I have 2 blue die that can slow him down. I want to keep it that way, and instead I'll just upgrade all of my blue die instead of combining them and having a chance of it turning red, and then I'm screwed. Stuff like that. So there's a lot of very hidden strategy to this, and it's a lot of fun. It has the same Clash Royale monetization system. I'm not going to describe that to you guys, because if you don't know it, then you're living under a rock. But that's basically how they monetize. You can also watch ads to gain more trophies and stuff like that, and you use trophies to progress through a battle pass. The battle pass is very pricey. I'm just playing this as a free-to-play game, not making in-app purchases, but it's a lot of fun. I don't feel at a disadvantage, and there's a ton of dice to unlock with a ton of different abilities. It's very strange, crazy. If you guys just want to try something super new when it comes to multiplayer, this is it. But please leave a like and pop a sub if you guys are new or you enjoy mobile gaming content, because that's all I make on this YouTube channel. Thank you so much for the recent love on the Vainglory video. I really appreciate that. I think I'm going to make a Vainglory video just to say farewell to the game, and just do like a let's play of it. So appreciate you guys' support. Take it easy.